So first of all, people like Michelle and others who I won't name drop because they're fucking psychotic and they'll record this live and take things out of context and make videos about me nonstop. I want them to keep their attention on Tariq motherfucking Nasheed. Let them be occupied. So I won't name drop them.
I caught that sub. Since you want to sub me, let me show just how unintelligent you really are. Womp womp. You and your little group stay obsessed with black people.
Or, Latinos are copying our culture. You got to gatekeep our culture. You are dealing with one of these FBAs.
The black people like this have put ingrained in their mind that the way they deflect any kind of accountability is to bring up whiteness. This doesn't come from our community. This comes from the black community.
Now you got to cower behind a black card, a victim card. How pathetic!
Rape their minds, bro. And Souza is one of these people that he says he's Chicano, and his mind has been completely violated by black supremacists.
Yeah, I have. I mean, are you saying that no other race can defeat black people? Do you know how many Mexicans and white people and other Europeans have defeated?
No one is saying that. I'm saying that BLK people from anywhere in the world, because there's BLK people anywhere in the world, have proven to be, strong. That's it.
Well,
and one thing I've noticed, you and Rena follow Fidel around like lost dogs.
That's why I have Latino posts speaking for me and running my lives, because he speaks facts. And I don't give a what anyone says. I will drop you if you disrespect them.
Are you even aware he's a drug addict?
Anyway, so there's this house in the corner where I live. Somebody bought it off, but they haven't done anything with it. So it's been like that for about 2 years. And ever since, these tweakers have been moving in there. And there's a couple of gang members that my cousin and I know, but I'm not really close to them like that. But my cousin is, because he's a veteran from that gang where we live in the neighborhood where we're at. So anyways, man, long story short, there's a couple of guys that have been here probably for like 3 months already, been hanging out. And one of my homies, he's been kind of like, not paralyzed, but he can't really walk like a normal person. So he's on his walker and all that shit, so he can't work. So he's always sitting in that corner smoking weed and drinking. And these guys, they know him, right? So they hang out. Anyways, it turns out that my weed on that day was laced. I didn't know what the fuck. I panicked. I didn't know, because I never, like, I'm not a drug user, right? If you're gonna accuse me of being a drug addict, then you're gonna accuse me of being a fucking pothead, pretty much, because that's all I do.
You really don't have a mind of your own, do you? Now let's break down some of your blatant lies and misinformation.
The pyramids were built up by some dark-skinned people who got pushed away when the Arabs.
Yes, sir. But Okay, but here's the thing, though. Why do you keep using dark skin, though?
That was there, and I've been to Egypt, by the way, and I've seen.
Yes, sir. But dark skin does not eat, like May said earlier. Dark skin does not eat. Wait.
Please don't interrupt each other, Diesel. Stop over talking.
Mark. Okay, so dark. So there's a reason why you keep using dark skins, because you can insert yourself. Dark skin does not equate people that look like African Americans. They don't.
Maybe should I say black? The pyramids were developed in Egypt, all through by black. Because if you go south of there, Sudan, they weren't. Very black.
No.
So am I going to take away the pyramids that?
That's revisionist history. It was not sub-Saharan Africans who built the pyramids. It was not.
The conquerors, when they came here, they said the people resemble the people of Ethiopia and Egypt.
No, they did not. No, they did not. No.
So who built those pyramids,
Asian.
by the way?
They said we looked Asian.
Wait.
Actually.
Who built? Okay, look. I give the indigenous people of America credit for building the pyramids that I seen in Guatemala and Mexico. So why are you trying to downplay the pyramids that my ancestors built? That black people.
Because that's been debunked.
Yeah.
That's been debunked.
Oh wow. How is it debunked?
If you Sir.
Can you please let him talk, Diesel?
The people who built the pyramids are genetically related.
Stupid motherfucking speak.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking racist piece of trash. Not even fucking Mexican, you dumb fuck. Anyways, the people who built the pyramids were not black. They were not sub-Saharan Africans. They were North Africans. People who are genetically related to modern-day Egyptians. They were most likely maybe olive-toned, had black straight hair, you know, and some other phenotypes are now associated with North Africans and Arabs.
First, it was the people we now refer to as sub-Saharan Africans who built the pyramids in Egypt. I doubt you even know the name of the pharaoh who built the first pyramid. Those people were black. We literally have the writings of Herodotus, who describes the Egyptians as black people. The idea that people with an olive complexion could survive the climate of one of the hottest regions on Earth just shows how little you understand, probably because your frontal lobe hasn't fully developed yet. What you're repeating in your video are white supremacist talking points. The bit you mentioned about the genetic similarities of modern Egyptians comes from a study based on remains taken from an area Alexander the Great colonized and used as a military base during his invasions. Of course you didn't know that. You're just repeating whatever talking points you've heard. Arab is not a race, it's a linguistic term. Modern-day Egyptians are genetically mixed and, in many cases, more closely aligned with Europeans than with the actual ancient Egyptians.
Now there were people from what is now Sudan and Ethiopia who conquered Egypt, and by doing so it assimilated into Egyptian culture, adapted some of their customs, and that's why you do see some statues of people who are sub-Saharan Africans wearing traditional Egyptian outfits, etc., etc., etc.
No, your claim is absolutely false. Egyptian culture originated in what is now modern-day Sudan, not modern-day Egypt. The early kingdom was divided into Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. Upper Egypt, located in the south, was where the pharaohs ruled until Akhenaten shifted the political center during his reign.
So there were sub-Saharan Africans, people from Ethiopia, South Sudan, that region of Africa, who conquered Egypt. But when they conquered Egypt, the pyramids had already been built. Egyptian civilization had already been established. And there were already people living there.
I've heard you say a lot of ridiculous things, but not knowing where election exit poll data comes from might be the worst. It shows two things. First, how uninformed you are, and second, that you've clearly never voted before. Do yourself a favor and speak less. You're beyond annoying.